Guys, let me tell you something. Listen to Empress SheA. I heard some crazy stuff in my life, but this is by far the craziest. I've told you guys before, you need to be really mindful who you out here listening to. I am not joking. It's so many unhealed people that think in their mind that they're healed. And this is not me judging anybody by far. But guys, you have to listen. Listen to this. I heard someone say that it's okay to be overweight, exceedingly overweight. Hear me out. And the way to attract a man is not through your looks or body weight or whatever. Guys, listen to you something. First of all, nobody can tell you how to attract a man because they don't know. Every man is specifically and specific to oneself. Okay? Listen to me. Have you ever took a poll and asked a man what type of woman he desired? You're going to be the rest of your life taking that poll. You know why? Because every man is different. Every woman is different. Okay? Guys, don't let people sell you a crock of BS. I'm going to tell you what I heard. It's somebody here on YouTube that has surgery from the head to the toe. Nothing on this person is her own. Not her hair, not her nails, not nothing. I'm not trying to be funny. And this woman is basically having all this surgery done to be real tiny, okay? From her face to her feet. But she's out here telling people, and I said I was going to let it go, but the Holy Spirit said, no, Shay, don't do that. She out here telling people it's okay to be overweight. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. It is not okay to be overweight. And you can sell that BS to somebody that haven't lived overseas. Let me tell you, I've heard somebody just say that in Hawaii, that it's a tradition to be overweight. That's a lie. Hey, that is a lie. I work beside Samoans. They're called Samoans, okay? And it's predominantly Asians that run Hawaii. Did you know that? And I'm going to tell you something. And it got something to do with Pearl Harbor, all that. But just listen, guys. Seriously. That is not a tradition to be overweight in Hawaii. You have to be the most ignorant being that ever lived to think that. Okay? These people are that big because that is their heritage. It's not that they want to be that way. Okay? The larger you are, hey guys, that stands for like more wealth, more health. You know, that's how they used to think. The people that I knew that was Samoans that lived out there, they stayed on a diet regimen. Okay? It is not okay to be overweight. Okay? I fight myself every day. Okay? Because I'm older, menopause kicked in, and I'm telling you, menopause will change your life. You'll get, because I'm going to tell you how menopause changed your life. Menopause changed your life because you think that you are still young in the mind where you can still eat the same things. You cannot. And when you eat the same things that you was eating in your early 20s or 30s, okay, let's say if I eat a popsicle and I was 25, I may wake up if I gain 2 pounds. But if you eat some ice cream in your 50s, you may gain 20 pounds overnight. I'm serious, guys. I mean, I'm not joking. I'm telling you the truth. If you want to live long, you have to be mindful of your health. Okay? I'm listening to this like, is this person serious? I am so serious. You guys have to be very mindful who you have as your mentor. I'm so serious. I'm listening at this like, okay, so why are you getting surgery to be as small as you are? Because, see, I do it the hard way. I eat correctly. I carry my behind up there and exercise. That's the way you do it. Okay? And I'm not down on nobody with surgery. I'm not jealous of nobody, guys. I'm telling you, I've never envied nobody. But when I hear somebody saying something that's incorrect, I'm going to come in and tell you guys the truth. Okay? First of all, you practice what you preach. That's why I come on here and I show you guys my meals and everything. And this is nothing I just started doing. If you go back on my channel, go look through all my videos when I was much smaller. Because you seen my diet regimens, you seen how I portion my food off of my refrigerator. Go back and look at my old videos. Okay? That's the way you do it. I'm like, are you serious right now? And your weight and the way you look, okay, it does have something to do with the way you present yourself to the world. I'm sorry, okay? Let's say if you're a really exceedingly overweight person, you're not gonna like yourself. You're gonna have a lot of insecurities. I know, I've been there. So somebody once told me, how you expect me to like it if you don't like it? Period. Okay? So why would somebody be out here promoting it's okay to be overweight? I'm a nurse. You know what I see all day long? Medical system, whatever it is. But can you imagine what I see? Being obese causes congestive heart failure. That's what my daughter died of. Okay? Being obese will enable you to walk. Okay? Being obese will enable you not to have a healthy lifestyle. Past a certain age, you will not, I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, but you'll have a very short life. Okay? Guys, you must pray and meditate. And you must ask God. Quit listening to other people. I tell people, don't even listen to Empress SheA. Go ask God who I am. Go pray to God and say, is Empress SheA lying to you? Because I am truly a messenger of God. And when I see something that's incorrect, I'm going to rectify it. It's not right to tell people that. But then you sitting here with all this freaking surgery on your body, and you telling other people it's beautiful to be overweight. No, it's not. And you may have visited Hawaii. I lived there for years. Okay? And I used to work at Pearl Harbor. Matter of fact, I used to be over Pearl Harbor. Okay, you know where they made the movie at? Well, that's where I worked at. Okay, I was a manager there. And I'm going to tell you guys something. I've never once met an overweight person that wanted to be overweight. They don't know better. They don't, okay, this is how it is. You have to put it in your mind that you can do it. A majority of overweight people, they suffer with depression. Did you know that? Okay? It's not funny. Being overweight is a true disease. Okay? You have to first picture yourself to be a smaller size. You have to say, okay, I can attain this weight. You have to do it in increments. I know I did it more than once. Okay? But a lot of overweight people, the reason why they stay overweight, because they don't believe in their mind that they can really be a smaller person. And some of them do it for the wrong reasons. Okay? You don't tell me what to do, Levi. Oh, you're back. But I'm serious, guys. I'm serious, Levi. I seriously heard someone say, it's okay to be exceedingly overweight. Why would you tell people that? You know, kids listen to YouTube. A whole lot of people with depression listen to YouTube. You got to be crazy. I take that personal because I am an overweight female and I struggle with my weight and to be smaller. Not for looks, but for my health. Guys, you better be real mindful who you listen to on this channel. I'm like, you just said it's a tradition to be overweight in Hawaii. Baby, you want to talk to me about overseas? Let's start. Let's play. Because let me tell you something. I lived predominantly my whole life overseas. And I'm going to tell you something. Matter it be Hawaii, Puerto Rico, wherever it is, I've never seen an overweight person that wanted to be overweight. Never. You is silly. What? I am serious too, and I can't relate. Why you can't relate? Okay, so if they not overweight, they not a baddie? I mean, if they're overweight, they're not a baddie? If you look at people outside, you're going to never find nobody. I'm serious. I'm going to tell you something. A female or a man can lose weight, but you can't buy another heart. Okay? I'd rather a person with a good heart, and we could work on everything else. I'm serious. I'm not laughing, Levi. I'm really serious. You know, I don't like someone promoting something they know nothing about. I'm dead serious. Now, I don't just, wait a minute, guys. Speaking of menopause, I've gotten hot. Let me tell you something. People like that don't know God. I'm serious. You think I'm kidding? And Levi, you are weird. Tell me everybody on your roster. Just look at me. I'm handsome. I just got into it with another guy here on YouTube live because all the women in the chat was on me. Levi, I really think you going overboard. He really put a poll up on me and him and made the chat for Levi too for him. You are not serious right now. Okay. Okay, you saying about yourself? Listen to me. You know why I'm hated at work? You're gonna really laugh. Everywhere I've ever went, I never ever had a problem with like men coming on to me or anything. No matter if I was big, little, medium size, whatever it was. Let me tell you something. It's a person's not just a heart, what I want to say. It's the person's demeanor. People look at the wrong things. You know what, Chino? I don't know what YouTube you be on. Oh my God, please stop it. But guys, I'm so serious. If you look at a person's outer being, you're gonna lose every time. But it was really, I just had a like wow. You sitting up here look like a, oh, I'm not gonna say it. I'm just saying, guys, be very mindful. Okay? I'm just telling you. Nobody overweight want to be overweight. They need help. And the first help they need is psychological. I'm telling you, I know. Don't tell me to stop it. It was the first doctor I ever worked for. He told me, he said, you know what, Sharon? He said, you're going to outlive us all. He used to always say that. Because the way I train myself to eat, you must haven't gotten any lately. You know what? That's none of your business, sir. And yes, I am in the dark. Because I was going to bed. I didn't want the lights on. You're weird. I haven't seen you in a few days. That was a good thing. My son was looking for you the other day. You always tell me you're going to paint somebody's face and that you have this old weird roster. You must haven't had any lately. Man. Gina, who channel were you on? You You interrupted me talking. You must haven't gotten any lately. Man, you out of there. You actually had a poll, like seriously. The women don't know what you look like. That could be a fake picture. Oh my goodness, I figured you was gonna come back with something. It's really pitch black over there, and you always say you're going to be. It's silly because what was he looking for you for? Oh, somebody was on here talking crap, right? And he was like, "Yeah, and this is for Chino, Levi, something like that. If he comes on here, I got something for him too." I started laughing, and then I thought about it. I was like, "Man, I haven't seen you. I haven't seen Levi in a while." I was like, "Man, mm-mm." I've seen some of my regulars in about maybe like 2 weeks. I know I'm always saying I'm going to bed, right? But I am. But no, because when I hear stuff, sometimes I'll stroll YouTube to make me fall asleep. And then when I hear certain things, man, I'm just like, okay, I have to say something. Because some things just don't make any sense. Like, man, why does people have to lie so much? That's ridiculous. You can steer people the wrong direction. Because, a lot of people that I talk to and some of my clients, they really desperate for direction. That's not funny. So you can tell me to shut up because that's why I came on. And that's why I couldn't sleep. So, you a mess. You a hot mess. Tell him the slime ain't hiding. Catch me outside with a fan. We lie because we slimy. Why do you want to be that way, though? You don't ever want to change? You're going to always have all these different women. What city do you live in? What state you live in? Because the STD rate is really high. I wouldn't suggest you having all them women. It's scary out here. Oh man, you wasn't born into this life. So if you was born into this lifestyle, why you don't want to be different? Because you've seen one thing, that doesn't say, okay, I've seen this, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue this on. I'm gonna break the cycle. Because that's what I did. I broke the cycle. Most of my sisters that still married, they're in miserable relationships just to show that they're married. I'm serious. And me and my baby sister, we always have that conversation. I told her I did not want to be like that. I do not want to be with someone that don't want me. And we argue every day. It's always conflict in the home. So you should want to be better. Because that's people have choices. So if you want to just be the slime, be the slime. But say you want to be that way because of yourself. Don't say you want to be that way because you were born into it. I just feel like you could be a better person. I don't know you personally, but I just think you could be a better person. Having a whole lot of women on your roster does not make you a man. Okay? That makes you a fool. Because what are you hiding? And what are you trying to validate as a man to have all these women? Let's talk. Okay? Most men that has a whole lot of women like that is because they're trying to compensate for something else that they're insecure about. I'm serious. I am so serious. The live of the guy name was King Leon. Some funny looking dude that don't like the slime. He really put a poll in his live. I be making it right too. You do. But I feel like, you do what you want to do. I can't judge. Just like I'm on here tonight, I'm not judging anybody, but to me, like I said, when I hear somebody say something that I feel that is incorrect, especially medically, I'm going to say something. But, I mean, I understand you doing it, you feel like it's all fun and games. Hey, do you, you know? But just know that there is a consequence to everything that you do. So just know. But like I tell my kids, like I used to tell my kids, they all grown. There's a consequence to every action that you take. And how my mother used to say, SheA, you make your bed, you have to lie in it. And that's the truth. So as long as you know you have to lie in your own mess, how about you do what you do and show your face? What? Man, I've shown my face so much. I'm not listening to you, Chino. It's nothing wrong why I don't show my body. I showed my body this weekend. That doesn't make me insecure. I just don't want you guys to look at me. Because every time you look at me, you say dirty, nasty things. So that is the reason why. I mean, I'm not embarrassed to say. I know I'm a beautiful woman. I'm not conceited. I'm very humble. It doesn't make me better than someone else because I'm pretty. And it doesn't make me insecure because I don't want to show my face all the time. Look at this. Screw you then. Chino, you is weird, bro. Okay, do you. It helps my channel. No. So, I look over you. You know what I get from your energy, though? I get that you're a really good person. I do. And I know for a fact God is going to change your life one day. I'm serious. When you know better, you do better. But until it's your time to change, and you're going to still do the same things. But don't let God stop you. Because when God stops you, that's a whole nother vibe. And then, if you continue to do toxic things, like you bragging about being toxic, you continue to do toxic things, God will take the hedge of protection off of you. And you don't want that. Then anything goes from that point on. I'm serious. You ever heard this saying that, you ever heard this saying in the Bible where it says, if you don't take heed to counsel, a fool don't take heed to counsel. I'm serious. I had the TT, like I'm telling you guys that. But guys, I'm serious. You think I'm playing? I'm telling you the truth. You don't have to listen to Empress SheA. Trying to look for my pants. Keep living the toxic life you want to live. I can only, how they say that? I can only fix your plate. I can't make you eat it. Okay. That's not true. That is not true. How do I know what? It's not hard. Let me tell you something. You tell me it's so hard not to see it. Coming from the card reader. Okay, first of all, I'm not a card reader. That's first of all. I can read you without cards. That's first and foremost. I'm not finna argue with you, Chino. I'm glad you on here so that you can get some of my energy so God can bless you. What are you then? What am I? I just told you what I am. I'm an earth angel. I get messages from God. I'm a messenger of God. You didn't hear me just telling you about your life, Chino? You thrive on being toxic because you are hurt. That's not funny. Something in your life hurts you that you're not addressing. And so you taking it out on women and having, um, you know what I'm saying, excessive exercise with these different women because you're trying to cover up how you really feeling inside. Yeah, let's break it on down. Real men don't have a roster. I'm not lonely. I'm not. I'm really not lonely. I am not lonely. If I was lonely, I'll tell you. Wouldn't you like to know? But I'm not lonely. But yeah, it took me a while to want to be by myself because who wakes up and says, "Okay, I'm in a marriage and ooh, I want to be alone." No, I'm not lonely. Not by far. But it'll be nice to have someone that lived with me and that I can lay next to and but if it's not in my path right now, it's nothing I can do about it. Of course, I'm only human. If I had someone that I can truly, you know, man, look, you're making me go somewhere. Just seriously, guys. I mean, seriously, Chino. Any person with good sense will want someone to be with at my age. But I'm good with being by myself. Okay? But I could be better if I had somebody else. But am I lonely? No, I'm not lonely. Are you serious? And eat salads? No, Chino, I have a job. I have a career. What are you saying? You know what Chino, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm glad you think that. Uh, my life will make you tired. Go back and look at my videos. Me and my sissy, I'm always doing stuff. Man, look, tell me, I'm not going to argue with you. I am not going to play with you, Chino. All right, whatever you say, I'm not going to argue with you. You done threw me all off subject. And I don't eat salads anymore. I have a new food that I eat. I'm eating seaweed. Seaweed, kimchi. I bet you don't know what that is. And you don't tell me what I'm going to do. What? That's what I do when I come around. I make nervous and put spells on them and make them forget what they were doing. You don't put no spell on nobody. Yes, I eat seaweed. I went to the Asian store yesterday and I changed my diet to eat more strict so I can lose more weight because I'm getting older. And so I'm just trying to be the healthiest I can be. Okay, you know that viral, I don't know if you've been on TikTok, but they have a viral, they have a viral rice bowl. But I've been eating that for years. You guys just getting hip to it. So my sissy decided, well, Shay, let's eat. You say I look like I'm Chinese. You got jokes. But people always tell me I look like I'm Asian. You should see my sister. People used to tell her she looked like A black Chinese. For real. Man, you weird. But seriously, so it's like a spicy tuna. You wrap it in seaweed and you eat it. Yeah. I'm not gonna kid you. It made my stomach hurt. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, my stomach hurts. Where's your sister? She's at her house. She's married. Well, it doesn't seem like she's married. She comes over here a lot. She tells me the same thing. You come on, SheA. I be like, she have these little harebrained schemes that she. I'm just like, man. But we had to go visit our mom yesterday, so then she says, let's go to this. She wanted to go to Chinatown or, you know, the little viral ice creams and all that. That's what all this. Everything we got was it was not fattening. It was all healthy vegan. What? Oh, you have the right person then. She's a Capricorn. She don't care what comes out of her mouth. At least I have some decorum. She don't have, I mean, she's just straight wrong. I'm going to tell her to. And she's going to say, SheA, who is that? Who is Levi? That's not funny. You're crazy. I swear to God. I used to think that you were, that wasn't you on that picture. I still think that. I think you're a made up person. That's really your picture? I don't believe it. I'm going to pray for you, Chino. And what's your real name? Levi Chino. That is a heck of a name. Are you Hispanic or something? You go around on YouTube picking with people. And by the way, when you're comfortable with being in the dark, that means you know God and you're at peace with oneself. Tell her I'm Levi Chino the slime. Oh my God. You think tattoos make you bad? I'm going to bed. I'm not going to entertain this. I'm going to bed. I came on here to have a serious conversation, and then there you go. A real man only have one woman. I'm just letting you know. What? Being a slime makes you bad. Chino, I don't have time for you tonight. My tummy hurts. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's all I'm saying. What channel were you? Okay, when you and this guy was doing this, what YouTube channel you was on? Go to sleep. No, they don't. Kings have multiple women in. Oh, whatever. That's that. Man, look. Somebody told me that before. Okay, you're not a king though. That's that African culture stuff. And you know what Africa is full of? Mm-mm-mm. Well, I don't want all those people. I want one person. Lord have mercy. I'm going to pray for you. I'm too old for this. How long I've been single? Probably, probably about 4 or 5 years now. I think you can't, I don't remember because some things I don't remember because the reason why some things I don't remember because I had, well, I was told because I lost my kids and sometimes I lose, well, I ain't even gonna go there, but I think about 4 or 5 years. So don't quote me on it, but it's been a while. But the first couple of years was hard. And you know what? My daughter's the one got me through it. She was like, Mom, you gotta do this. And I was like, okay. I'm serious. I was still spending money like if I had money. I didn't know. I'm serious. That's why I love to help people. I'm so serious. Because I had came from a household that had money. And I don't like to keep dwelling in the past because I don't want anybody to think that I'm unhealed. But since you asked. But I've been through a lot in order to get the peace that I have today. Seriously. Yeah, I'm serious. You want to really laugh? I had never bought great value like off-name brand canned goods and things of that nature. My daughter, she was like, Mom, you have to buy. It tastes the same. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, if I really go back and tell you guys, I'm serious. It's sad. It shows you how you can get wrapped up in the world, in worldly things. I'm so serious. I have changed enormously. I would say about 7 years ago, I wouldn't even held a conversation with you. I would have probably told you you were too ghetto. I'm serious. I'm not kidding you. I'm so serious. But I thank God that He changed me. My sister is funny. You go back on my video from yesterday, you'll hear her. She's funny. I think I ate too much seaweed. It's making my tummy hurt. But guys, anywho, before this toxic person interrupted me, guys, just all I can tell you is just please, 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 please pray and meditate and let the Holy Spirit guide you. I'm serious. I'm not joking. I'm not laughing. I'm serious. And tarot cards is not the answer. You have to pray and talk to God yourself. But I'm about to go to bed, guys. You're done, Chino. Thank you for coming on my channel, though, seriously. It was good to see you. I see you on here. I know they just couldn't be Chino. You're the only person on here messing with me. Oh my God, you're the only one. I'm gonna go to bed. King Leon. Okay, guys. Chino, I'm going to bed. You have a nice life. Tell me here.